Sagittarius, I hope you guys are doing great. I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading for February 2021. Let's get into it. Show me energies for the sign of Sagittarius, February 2021. Show me the energy for Sagittarius, February 2021. Sagittarian energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus energies, February 2021. Show me the energies. All right, Sag. First card you have out is the Four of Cups, okay? So the Four of Cups can talk about a lot of things. Oftentimes it can communicate an energy of missed opportunities. Perhaps we didn't see the opportunity before us. Perhaps we were preoccupied with things that we were feeling that may have been more important at the time. But in hindsight, we look back and think, oh, I could have taken that opportunity. Oh, I maybe could have dated that person a little longer and gotten to know them more. Or, you know, there's an element of rejection that comes with this energy, okay? It's a complacent energy that sometimes comes from that as well. It doesn't have to be that you're feeling complacent, but, you know, sometimes. Obstacle, the sun. So seeing things through, Leo energy, fire energy, fire your energy. Illumination, looking at a situation in a different way, finding a new understanding about something, a new understanding about maybe why we reject things, why we pull ourselves back from opportunities. You know, this may also be a situation where you already have something going in your life that is almost ready to, I guess, give birth to. And I'm not talking about children. It can be children, you know, if that's what's going on for you. But it's almost like you may be like putting other things aside or making focus on exactly what you want, you know. So the energy of you is coming off as distant to a degree to other people. It may not be intentional as well, Sagittarius. For this month too, there's a lot of changes that are happening, especially in regard to a lot of communication with Mercury retrograde happening. That goes direct on February 20th. But basically, communication will get better after the 20th of February, but at this point, things feel kind of like in this agitated energy, or you're maybe protecting yourself a little bit more, so you're gathering your efforts and your energy from others. Okay, so put it like that. At the root of this reading, you have the Three of Cups. So this can talk about connections, family and friends, your closest, you know, mates and stuff of that nature. It can talk about dating and things of that as well. But with this communication stuff that's happening right now with Mercury and, you know, new moon coming in February 11th, there's a lot of energy to manifest what we want, to start putting dedication and effort towards the directions that we want to go in our lives. You know, it's almost calling here to rely on family, to rely on friends, to rely on those that are closest to you. There's also an energy here with the Three and the Four of Cups to really be mindful of how you're communicating with people. Be mindful of how you are expressing yourself, just because it feels like it could be a bit on the harsh side or come off as frantic or frustrated. So just be mindful of that, okay? I'm going to clarify things as we move along, but I'm just kind of giving you the under reading, I guess. So past energy, you have the Six of Wands here, Sagittarius. This can talk a lot about being recognized for your efforts, you know, taking the time to do what you need and moving forward in a direction that you want. Some of you, in regard to work situations, you may have done put in a lot of effort. And okay, so what I'm hearing is you may have put in a lot of effort, but more. You're going to do more. There's going to be more effort being put into whatever this is. So that's something to piggyback off of nearing your future, okay? But again, I feel like there's a necessity for you to just be mindful of how you're approaching others or working in tandem with others, because it feels like energies could get a little bit wound. you have the 10 of Pentacles here as the present energy. So this could be dealing with work situations. This could be dealing with literally your stability, your foundation, and money. Either way, whatever direction you're on right now, Sagittarius, it feels like it's putting you in the path or in the alignment of being able to make your money, of being able to be settled in a solid foundation. Continue in your pursuit in that regard, and it feels like you will end up venturing into here. Also too, like, I'm feeling it's not immediate. It's like, this feels like 1 or 2 years, kind of. Possibly 3 years to get this going, but it just feels like there's an element here that needs to be mentioned, like you're building and accumulating. It's in the right direction. Future energy, you have the 9 of Swords. So it's an element of really kind of being in your head and frustrated about things. It's, you know, sometimes we have to, especially in regard to making a lot of money, or at least trying to pursue a situation that you are on top of, that you are the creator of. You know, with the sun here, this almost may be like we're dampening our shine, or like we're holding ourselves back because we don't exactly have enough self-value or self-worth, or we feel like we're damaged in some way so we can't accrue money, or like we feel like we have some sort of toxic connection, you know, to finances or to how we view what we deserve. It's important that you receive what you deserve, Sagittarius. So if this is the obstacle with the sun, it's really asking you to step forward and start to trust the direction that you're going in. It's really being very forward thinking and also not being afraid to be present. You know, there's something here where it's like it feels like you might be not giving as much of your presence to your situation as you need to. Okay, where you're at, you have the Devil energy, so Capricorn energy. With the Devil, again, just what I was talking about, like strange associations to, or ties and connections to toxic behavior, the way that we think about ourselves, you know, old wounding that basically creates a sense of lack. I'm getting the 5 of Pentacles energy. It's just kind of like where we are foreshadowed with this concern of well, you know, you accept what you receive, and even if it's shit, you still accept it. And it's like, why am I accepting of that? It needs to break that mindset if that's something that's been some of you are dealing with. I don't know how you go about that. You know, I mean, I do, but like, you have to seek that out because every person's going to be different. Find the root of your issue. The Devil can talk about Capricorn people. It is also a very stabilizing energy when it comes to passionate creation. If you're hella passionate about money, I would say utilize the sun's aspect where you find a happy medium with it, because this can turn into greed and obsession and wanting to be recognized and wanting to be the one and on the front page. It's kind of like a almost like I don't want to say narcissistic because people run with that and it would be in the wrong context anyhow. It's just a very selfish, egoic kind of energy that I feel if you are obsessing about money, then be careful about that, just because it's not a good look and it doesn't really help you. It keeps you stuck. It's not a true way to shine. So what's coming toward you, you have the Page of Pentacles. So this is about opportunities that require your knowledge. They require you to learn. There are situations that you nurture from the ground up. This is a lot of, you know, educating yourself, going to certain classes, taking the time to really be putting in your effort towards things that you want to create. This is new beginnings, but it's at the base form. You have to be the one to solidify it, okay? Which I feel like you're kind of in that mindset now, or you're doing. So be conscious of that. Some of you, this is a child or a younger person. If that is in your life, it could be something connected to family as well, and you may be receiving. Okay, so that's very strange. It's like for one of you, but I'm going to say it anyhow. I'll go back to the energy that we were in a second. For some of you, this is going to be a situation where you have the opportunity to like adopt, or there's some sort of familial, like you're inheriting a child type energy. That is for like one person, okay? But it comes through. So, and it's likely you may have some support with that. So, all right. Let's get back to the original message, shake it off, because that was very specific for somebody. Hopes and fears, you have the Seven of Wands here. So the Seven of Wands is about continuing to persevere, but it's also needing to pull back a little bit to get a different perspective. Maybe you're feeling like people are kind of, you know, after you, or they want too much of your energy, or they're kind of siphoning from you. Maybe there's some sort of conflict between people. Communication styles are off, and oftentimes this can lead to a lot of anxiety and stress in regard to whatever it is you're dealing with. So it's really important to be clear about your connections and communications with people. Again, it's back to this, be conscious of your communications with people, okay? And the outcome energy here, Sagittarius, is the Six of Pentacles. So great energy. It's all about gains, reciprocation. It's about good money flow, things coming into your life, you know, and oftentimes it's going to be through you setting them up. So, you know, well done here. You know, you deserve what you get. And if you're working hard for what you want, then you're going to get a lot. You know, it feels that way. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Fool. Absolutely. This is brand new beginnings, new intention, learning from your past experiences and opening yourself up to new things that you know are going to be better. Okay. Also, too, with the Fool, this can be an energy of kind of feeling like you're on shaky ground, especially if you are introducing something new to your experience, or you're doing something in a completely different realm that you may have done in the past, what you're used to. So it's almost like kind of going in blind, but you have a lot of energy and knowledge, and you have previous skill sets and traits, or training and stuff like that that you can incorporate, and it goes beyond, you know, the scope of just what you're dealing with. It's like your life experience. You get to create new. This is a new beginning. You know, all new beginnings are, you know, it's good shit. Okay, not that deck. Okay. So show me for Sagittarius, please. I want you to clarify here. All right, show me the Four of Cups at the center of this reading. So this has to deal with your money, Sagittarius, okay? This is dealing with your money, your creativity, your passion, your drive. The Empress, very much Empress energy as well, but the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very diligent in her pursuits. She's also somebody who can create something out of nothing. And I feel like your talents, your existing energy that you have right now, Sagittarius, is something that helps transform your connections, your creations, the things that you're incorporated with. This is a very beautiful energy. I love the Queen of Pentacles. She's somebody who's nurturing, loving. She is so utterly creative. Like I said, she can create things out of nothing and make it look effortlessly. My mom, when it came to cooking, my mom was this, and a lot of other little weird ways, but she could take... I grew up really poor, like below the poverty level. And so we had rice and beans, or beans and tortillas. Like that was kind of an everyday meal. And she could make those beans taste so fucking good. So good. You know, she just had a way about it. Maybe it's my mom and I'm nostalgic for that. But like making something out of nothing, doing what you can with what you have and making it fucking fantastic. I love that energy, you know, so very, very good. Very, very solid energy in regard to also with that Four of Cups, not allowing other things to get in the way of your progress. This is very much entrepreneurial energy, very much eye on the prize. I'm not diverting from that, you know, detouring from that. It's, yeah, very, very good stuff. Show me the Sun for Sagittarius, please. Okay. Well. So you have the Sun and you have the Magician, holy fuck, and you have the King of Pentacles here. So, wow. So things that have maybe not been seen yet, things that are not happening yet, it's either you are bringing this into focus, you're directing this movement here, and it's coming into alignment. You're ready to start moving things through. It can lead you to a lot of money. I also want to say for some of you, this energy, For some of you, this energy feels like as you progress on this path, you end up meeting somebody who could be considered a match, okay? But it feels like right now the focus is here. So very, very positive though. Things covered under the energy of the sun. Here we have the Magician. It feels like things are moving very positively. I don't feel trickster energy with this at all. It's something that's very stable. It's moving forward because we can, because I can, because I've stepped into this, tapped into this energy of myself. I can. I'm feeling a self-assured energy, which is healthy, especially if you're kind of wobbly or you were wobbly coming into a new situation. I feel you have a very, very good chance at moving forward with this and a lot of positivity, Sagittarius. Show me the Three of Cups. So for the Three of Cups, you have the Four of Wands here coming through, and the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So again, new beginnings, things that stabilize your life, your foundation, your home life. You know, this is also, some of you, I want to say, this is with the Three of Cups, the Four of Wands here, the Sun, all this stuff. If you, okay, so I'm hearing like family business as well. Not all of you are going to be involved with that, but there's a lot of business energy that's being popped through here. I'm not getting a ton of like romantic stuff, to be quite frank with you. Some of you, this may be like, okay, my cousin's going to be my accountant, or like my brother or sister's going to help me kind of like move it in this direction. Some of you, and that doesn't have to be blood related. Sometimes, how do you say that? Sometimes people that are already existing in your company, it's like you branch off and create more on your own, or like you utilize the information that you have from the place that you came from and really change a situation on your own. It's like you create your own thing out of what you've come from. So you may be gathering like other coworkers, or like maybe a coworker and yourself decide to do something together. It's supported. Show me the Six of Wands here for Sagittarius. Hang on, it's on the floor, Sag. Okay. So you have the Six of Cups coming out in reverse here, Sagittarius, with the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. What I immediately get is connections with people that are long-standing, or that maybe you've had from your past. This could be, again, family energy, brother, sister, cousin. It could be just dear friends. It could be old lovers. And that may come through as well, just because we are dealing with the Mercury retrograde, which can, you know, aside from making cell phones and VCRs weird, you know, or whatever. Fucking VCRs. I don't know, Fitbits, whatever, you know, it basically creates like strange mishaps in a lot of electronics and stuff. But also when it comes to communication, it can deal with situations that kind of bring the past back, because still things are either under the surface and needing to be expressed, or maybe we need to have a moment of growth where we can express things. And so there's a lot of reasons why, but oftentimes it brings people back from our past. It brings back old memories. It brings back the coulda, woulda, shouldas, and I should have done this, and I'm, you know, whatever. It's an opportunity for you to change things, or it's an opportunity for you to really sit with something and consider it for a long time before you make a move in that direction. Either way, the Six of Cups in reverse here with the Six of Wands is almost as if too, some of you, I feel there's an intense energy about wanting to, how do you say, like, do something on your own, not have connections to something. Give me one more for that. So the Four of Cups here, yeah, like not wanting to have certain connections. I don't know why that's coming through. Like, I guess maybe that's just being very choosy in who you decide to work with, being very choosy in, you know, you may be receiving an offer that may seem like gold, but for some reason you turn it away, but in turn it leads you to something great. It's almost as if like you have to kind of make a sacrifice to gain what you want. There's some sacrificial energy here, but it puts you in the direction of something new. Show me the Ten of Pentacles here for Sagittarius, please. So yeah, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups here for the Ten of Pentacles. This energy, I'm going to talk about work first. This energy is about diligence. It's about engaging in situations that you absolutely love, being involved with work endeavors that are for you, that you love, that you're really willing to work hard for. It's being in love with your work. It's being able to infuse that work with creativity, your own spin on things. You bring light to situations. It's a really nice balance here. For some of you, this may also be a connection. Could be a family friend with that Ten of Pentacles under there. Could be somebody that you've known for a long time. Or it could be a situation that you meet somebody and it leads you through to a long-standing relationship. But that also seems like you meet somebody through your work or through what you create, and then you are able to move forward in that direction. It almost seems like we have to pay attention to the work stuff first. It's not about like the relationship aspect. I've been reading for somebody, and I feel so bad for you. I'm going to call them Capricorn. I've made this poor person wait for forever to get the reading out. My body has been crazy. I have a rib out and I've got neck impingement happening. So like shuffling, that's why I'm doing it like this, so I can, because shuffling is just not, it feels like hot pokers. Anyways, so yeah, it could be also somebody that enters into your life, and you may not see the potential in it now, but perhaps down the road, a while down the road, you get to know them. This is the slowest night in the deck, okay? There's intention behind this energy. This may be a situation where you get to know the person over time and eventually it clicks, which is really nice. I like that a lot. Oh, fuck. So, with this energy too, with the Fool, this is all about new beginnings, but I did see something pop out underneath that. And in regard to romance, in regard to relationships and love, this can also, you have the Two of Cups here, okay? I love this card. It's so gorgeous. You have the Two of Cups, so this can talk about love relationships forming. It can talk about the beginnings of a relationship, newfound love. But also I feel like what you're involved in is something that can give you a lot of foundation happiness, and you love it. So it's almost like when you're in the perfect storm of goodness, then the right person kind of aligns as it goes, but good shit. I don't mind it at all. Yeah. Show me the Nine of Swords. So for the Nine of Swords, you have the Three of Swords coming out in reverse, which is great. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So you're not really letting your mind entrap you and ensnare you anymore, Sagittarius. A lot of people do that. I'm a Pisces. I do that all day long. It's where the mind goes into ruts and worry and frustration and obsession and fear, and I can't sleep anymore. This is eating my life up. It's kind of an obsessive, all-encompassing, cloudy view of things, that Nine of Swords. It doesn't want to release, so for this to come through, whatever heartbreak or frustration or wounding that you've experienced in the past, it's important to really start to move past that here. And in regard to relationships and potentials in relationships, I also want to say, be mindful of how you trust people. Be mindful of, am I a distrusting person? Have my previous experiences within relationships caused me to, want to run for the hills when I get into a relationship? So there's an aspect of that needs to be kind of healed and paid attention to, because not everybody's going to give you what your past relationship is. And if you're expecting it, I can tell you that it's going to come. If you're expecting bad things, sometimes they come, and it's no fault of your own. It's just the universe listening to you, and it's saying, okay, well, you need to have that reaffirmed then. So let me send somebody who's going to be trashy with you. Let me send somebody who's going to hurt you. That's why it's important to not fixate on love and relationships. It's important to get out there in your own life and make shit happen. So you're already engaged in things. So you're already like doing what you need to do, and your time is spent on you. It turns the focus on you. And what happens when you do that is that unintentionally, the focus is now on you. You become very attractive to people. You become this beautiful ray of light. Sagittarius, you guys are gorgeous. I love Sagittarians. You know, they are, there's so much depth within you and there's so much exploration within you. I love that about you guys. And also your willingness to dive into spirituality and the spiritual depths of the self. That can also be really intimidating for a lot of people. And I love that you're able to go in there. It's really nice. So yeah, being able to really just kind of separate past energies and feelings. Oh, pardon me, I'm getting a sip of water. Being able to separate past energies and feelings so they're not clouding your future, they're not clouding your mind, they're not tainting the energy that you're producing and putting out to other people, okay? With it comes the Ace of Pentacles, which is all about new beginnings, brand new experiences, money coming into your life, money flowing, new job opportunities, creating jobs of your own. It's new land acquisitions, gifts from others. You know, there's a lot that comes with this, but it's all about nurturing it into existence. There's a way to go about it, and it feels like your diligence is going to pay off in a lot of ways. It's just a matter of paying attention to what you need in your life and making it happen. Everything else seems to fall in line after that. Show me the Devil. Two of Cups. So could be dealing with a Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I do want to say, though, you have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. So for some of you, you may come into contact with somebody where there is a love relationship that comes through. The Two of Cups and the Devil can also, and the Ace of Cups, what else do we have here? Four Wands, Sun. It's interesting because all of these energies can talk about a very, very potent sexual connection, a very, very deep, desirous connection with a person. It can be very lusty and delicious and wonderful. So that's a potential as well. The Devil doesn't always have to mean terrible things. It can also talk about intense passion within a couple, okay? You have the Fool here, new beginnings, the Two of Cups there, the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, you know, Sun twice already in this reading. Like, the Sun is the most positive card in the deck. So basically everything here that I'm seeing, all of the negatives are already diminished due to that. I'm not going to leave them out because I want you to have some sort of understanding of maybe what to step away from. But overall, you know, it's looking good. I want to say this, though, too, in regard to taking time, connecting with the person, getting to know them over a literal span of time. This is not about rush, rush, rush. It's not about how many people you can date. I'm sorry, I'm dropping my chopstick. It's important to take care of what you need, because right now you have this Nine of Pentacles showing up at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Swords here, with the Six of Pentacles, okay? So what it's telling me is that your position in your life right now requires your own discernment. It's not about bending over backwards or forwards for people in relationships. It's about solidifying and stabilizing the existing relationships in your life, minding your communication, and also if you are venturing into some sort of business thing with friends, focus on that direction. You know, if you do end up in a connection with somebody, I just feel it's taking time, and that's okay. The Nine of Pentacles is telling me that your directive here is to really just keep to yourself, to continue to accumulate money. You have that 10 of Pentacles here with the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, this is on the direction, the road. There's so much patience that's involved with this. It's crazy, but it's also, it pays off in a very, very good way. So nothing bad there, okay? Show me the Page of Pentacles here for Sagittarius, please. Hang on, it's on the floor. Whoa, fuck yeah, man. You've got the Empress here, okay? The Empress in this energy is one of... Here, let me just stick that there. Now, this can talk about pregnancy. This can talk about children, you know, future children. You have the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. You have the King of Pentacles pop out, and the Queen of Pentacles is under here somewhere. So that could also be in future, what's coming toward you. It could also overlap into that energy, and that's a cohesive family. That's a family that is set on a solid fucking foundation, and I love that. I love it. So that's a potential. For some of you as well, aside from children, you have the opportunity to build towards a situation, a foundation in your work life to be able to attain and achieve this status. The Empress is all about personal satisfaction, personal gain. She's like the personified energy of the Queen of Pentacles, basically, for me as a reader. She's all about abundance and growth. Things just kind of magically happen around her. People see this person as somebody to come to. They're very conscious of how powerful she is, you know. So it's being seen in a very, very good way, and it's for good reason, because you've put the energy in, you've put the effort in, you've made things happen. So I feel that a lot of you are really like focusing on what is important to you now, and I think that this time in our world has really given us the opportunity for that. Some of us were working like crazy, but I think some of us are also able to squirrel away a little bit of extra time to start putting in towards their own pursuits, and I love that. Okay, show me the Seven of Wands here for Sagittarius, please. Okay, so we have that Nine of Pentacles coming out here again. It's almost like, all right, let's do this. Hopes, fears. I feel in this situation, I feel like some of you are like, no, I might miss this person. I might not. You know, if I don't pay attention to the person, then my happiness won't happen. It's the other way around, you guys. Take care of yourself first, and it falls into alignment with that. This is when you're shining your highest, your best, your most potent. This is where you're taking care of yourself and you're feeling solidly for doing so. It's a very, very beautiful and attractive energy. This is somebody who's solid in their life. You know, I would say get a different perspective. You know, the Seven of Wands has so many meanings, but what I'm literally picking up on now is it's hopes and fears. Get a different perspective. If you're fearing that, get a different perspective on how the outcome happens, okay? At least that's how I'm seeing it. We've got the Six of Pentacles here. So, yeah, even in regard to that, though, too, you have the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is all about patience and receiving what you've put your energy out towards. It generates money. This is somebody who's taken care of financially because they take care of themselves. They build their energy. They build it to the Ten of Pentacles. This is your ships coming in, things taking time, but with due cause. They take time. It's important for you to be patient here. Okay. Show me the Six of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Ow, ow, ow. So you have the Eight of Cups, and I will say, Sag, you also have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. So kind of like I feel maybe I said earlier, maybe I glossed over it, but kind of leaving one thing for the other, and it may also be in the same field, or it may utilize what you already know. You know, so it's like applying your skill set to a new venture kind of in the same field, but now you get to do it on your own. It feels like it pays off, you know. It feels like it's a fair situation. But it's like you're kind of having to leave one, kind of like what I said here. It's like you may be receiving an opportunity or continuing in an opportunity that feels like it can offer you a lot, but you may also have to reject it because what you slowly build turns into something of that nature. It turns into something that really stabilizes your life here, but it's almost like you have to walk away from something into a new thing to get that happening, but it all kind of goes in alignment. This is very interesting reading, Sagittarius. Six of Pentacles, being able to care for the people that are in our connections. If you're dealing with family, even out of a work situation, this is caring for others, making sure that everybody's taken care of, kind of being a touchstone for other people. You know, again, just be mindful of your communications, be mindful of the family ties that you have and the people that you associate with closer, you know, and also be conscious again about social media. Like that's another thing, like how you're presenting yourself, how you're coming through with things. Like, okay, so, okay. So sometimes, oh shit, no, don't go, no, stay. Don't you hate it when that happens? Don't you hate it when that happens? You're about to say something and it's gone. All right, I'm gonna let that go. We're not gonna worry about that right now. If it comes back, it comes back. Show me energy for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 2021. Okay. Okay, so you have the clouds. Clouds. I am dark on one side and light on the other. Conflicts and doubts I am sure to bring. You will not be able to see clearly. I will block your perception and let confusion reign. One thing I promise for sure is that I will pass, because the sun always shines after the storm has passed. So you can read on if you like. You can pause it. Go to the back of it if you want to read. And pause that. So all of this is about progression. All of this is about new choice, new ways to work within your life. I will say also, this card, if you look here, this is the King of Wands. So this is all about forward direction, intentional movement. It's about being a leader, being your own leader when it comes to your job, your responsibilities, your family. It's somebody who takes care of other people in a very positive way. It's a really, really forward thinking and forward acting card, you know, so a lot of progression, but you have to do it. And I feel like Sagittarius, you guys are already on the path to doing that, because this, I don't know how else to slice it, honestly. So I'm going to stop this reading here. I hope that this is helpful for you guys. If it is, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to donate, it really helps me out. I'm not taking personal readings right now just because I can't commit to that. It's taken too long. This poor person, thank you. I'm going to call you Capricorn just because you requested that, but I am working on your other readings. Please know that, okay? And I don't have anything else to do right now other than that. I've gone through all of the other readings that I'm done with, so, you know. Anyways, I'm working on it. I hope you guys are well. You guys take care, and I will talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.